Better finish buttoning up here. Guys, we just saw some insane numbers. Bitcoin just broke crypto. It's nuts. It's crazy. We have some insane numbers to break down here for you, way blowing past any predictions that were coming in for the market overall. What Michael Saylor is doing and has to say, it's kind of hilarious. By the way, digging in as well, what's going on the AI scene, what's going on with the meme coins, what is going on with Ethereum. Big news right across the board today. Lots of stuff to get into. So let's dive into it. Let's talk crypto. What's up, by the way? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you guys there. I see you guys. What's up? We'll be answering your questions second half of the stream, so stick around for the goods. Bitcoin doing things. $73,000 overnight, $73,500 overnight to be exact. Beautiful sight. You love to see it. Now, I've got the Fibonacci retracement on here. Why? Because the 1.68 line is our next major area on this. I'll just take myself off the screen here so you guys can see this in more detail. The 1.68 right here, next major area on the Fibonacci, that is around $100,000. Interesting. Could we have a rally as high as upper 90s or maybe $100,000 before we have any kind of real significant pullback in this market? 30% pullback to $70,000. That would be kind of crazy. It wouldn't blow my mind, to be honest, in crypto, but that's what I'm kind of looking at in the charts today as we start to inch our way into price discovery, what the potential that actually has for the market is. Long term, of course, we could go as high as the 3.618 Fibonacci line here, which is up a little over $200,000. We'll see, of course, how things go, just how wildly bullish this cycle actually is. And the numbers are looking indeed wildly bullish. Tech Dev 52 here pointing out no guarantees, he says, but I do find it interesting that each time the monthly RSI broke above the channel median, it went to the channel top, and Bitcoin went to the 1.618 Fibonacci line. That's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting. Could this be our rally again up to 100K? We shall find out. But the numbers are blowing my mind. So yesterday, feel almost like cracking open a Perrier early to celebrate here, guys. Yesterday, we had $1 billion, $1 freaking billion net inflow. Do you realize how much Bitcoin that is? That's freaking insane, man. Holy crap. Holy crap, guys. What is going on? That's wild. Absolutely wild. This is huge amounts of Bitcoin that we're talking about here, folks. Huge amounts of Bitcoin. Wild amounts of Bitcoin. That is 14,760, I think, or 6. Doesn't really matter. Close enough. Bitcoin yesterday. Now that Bitcoin, just yesterday's net inflows into BlackRock, nothing else considered. Not Coinbase spot buys, not Canadian ETFs, not nothing. Just Bitcoin ETFs on US markets yesterday gobbled up the equivalent of 16.3 days worth of Bitcoin miner production. That's crazy. If we had $1 billion inflow post Bitcoin halving, which is only a month away, that would be the equivalent of 32.6 days. Do you see what's happening here? This is crazy. Now, what's also interesting, I want to point out here for you, the total spot ETF net inflow currently sitting at $11.1 billion. These things will have been trading for 2 months now. And it brings me back to this. This is from Galaxy Digital. Their estimates for this year, for year one, were that we'd see $14 billion of inflows. And I remember when we were breaking down these numbers before the Bitcoin ETF launched, and I was saying, guys, if we have $14 billion in year one, that's mega bullish. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Hold on to your butts. It'll be nuts. We've had almost 14 billion. Okay, we're 3 billion off, but we're going to get there. We've had 11 billion of the 14 billion in the first damn 2 months of trading. What's going on? This is crazy. This is blowing away all estimates. If we keep going, then this is really, really, really big, guys. Manguera saying that $1 billion were volume, not just inflow. No, that's not just volume. This is actual cash inflow. Volume is a different metric. So this is actual net inflow. Actual net inflow here. Volume was much, much higher. Okay, so we're talking net inflow here, guys, which is absolutely crazy. Volume yesterday, many, many billions. A lot of Bitcoin changing hands back and forth, but the actual total positive net inflow into these products, insane. We're at $11 billion already, and we've only been trading for 2 months, blasting these predictions out of the water. And I felt like this was a halfway decent prediction at the time, but apparently, again, nobody was bullish enough. Nobody. These are crazy numbers that we're seeing. So what happens then if we get 30 or 40 billion dollars this year, if we keep adding $5 billion a month approximately, as we have been so far? The implications, again, are absolutely crazy long term. Wild stuff. Don't fade it, guys. Just ride it. Accept it. So what's going on in the market right now? Hey, Michael Saylor, I literally laughed out loud when I saw this. This dude is just like unbelievable. MicroStrategy has announced a private offering of $500 million of convertible senior notes to buy more Bitcoin. They're buying more Bitcoin, guys. Sailors buying more. Oh my gosh. What is going on? This is crazy. Hey, Savage quote from his interview the other day. He was being interviewed by some lady on one of the big news channels, and he said, "Let me put it a different way. People who use fiat currency as a store of value, there's a name for them. We call them poor." Giga Chad Sailor Man again. Oh, this guy, dude, up forever. This is going to be, they're nearing 1% of the total supply, by the way. He's getting pretty close to 210,000 Bitcoin. So we'll see. Crazy stuff. I love it. Nick Salazzo says, I actually watched your Will Bitcoin Make Me Rich video from 5 years ago. And your prediction for 2030 is 500K. What's your prediction now? Well, I think we're going to be potentially at $1 million by 2030. Obviously, the ETF inflows have changed the name of the game. Break down some of the math that Kathy Wood and the guys over at ARK Invest have done. Very interesting. Base case is now like $1 million for them, I think, or at least their bullish cases. And their bear case is like $400,000 or something. So anyway, yeah, we're going higher. There will be $1 million Bitcoin. Whether that's by 2030 or not doesn't really matter long term, but there will be $1 million Bitcoin one of these days. Just have to wait. Guys. It's coming. Hey, big predictions here as well for this cycle. Tether co-founder William Quigley said to CNBC, Bitcoin hit over $300,000. Peak of cycle. Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki also has $300,000 in mind, but for 2024, that's mega bullish very quickly. That would, I guess, then come down to an accelerated cycle kind of theory. Now, to be clear, the charts are giving a target around that 3.618 Fibonacci line. It should be a little over $200,000. Maybe we get up to, 250 or something like that, for example. Saeed, stop spamming the chat, man. We see you there. Stop spamming the chat, bro. Maybe we get up to 250K or something like that. 300K? Don't know. We'll see. As I mentioned, I was talking to Leigh Halpern yesterday, and I was saying, look, 250K, 300K, that's one of those levels where it almost becomes psychologically dangerous. We get to 230 or something like that, and then everyone's like, oh, it's going to 300K. And then it doesn't. Like we were at 69K, and everybody, myself included, was convinced we were going to 100K. Look at the signals in the market. Don't let the market convince you into what you think you want to hear. Look what's actually there. This is just a funny meme, by the way. 36 days away from Bitcoin halving. It's this classic mentality, isn't it? Bitcoin at 16K. Lol, I'm not buying that crap at $69,000. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I buy it $20,000? It's just the classic, isn't it? Hey, before we get into the altcoin news, guys, Right now, over at Bybit, March Madness is on. Lots of crazy, crazy deals right now. As usual, of course, you can get up to $30,000 deposit trading bonuses, 0 fees for first 30 days on limit orders. Free $50 cash bonus, though, right now, limited time deal and depositing $500 or more to the platform. And you also get a free $500 position. So that's a Bitcoin USDT position, free $500 trade. You get to keep the profits from it. Pretty cool idea. So check it out. You'll have to copy and paste the link there from the thing, but there's a link down below where you can get signed up to Bybit if you're a trader, of course, and that's something that you're interested in. Okay, so let's talk altcoins. Ethereum's Denkun upgrade, it's here, it's happening. The fee reduction is absolutely insane. Optimism going from 38 cents to 4 cents, Arbitrage from 26 to 3. And look at this, Jesse Polak, base contributor for the base chain from Coinbase. Look at this crazy. He says, after 2 years of hard work, blobs are now live on base. If you want to understand what blobs are more, we did a video on this maybe a week or two ago, the Denkun upgrade video. So please go watch that if you want a really in-depth conversation on what this upgrade's all about. Anyway, before it was 31 cents, after 0.005 cents. What? Ethereum Layer 2 is now completely cost competitive with Solana. Now that's very interesting. The implications for this, wild, crazy. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Big things are going to happen. Big things are going to happen. Great news. Congratulations, everybody over at Ethereum, for pushing this forward. Great news for all of our Layer 2. Layer 1 still sucks balls for Ethereum. I had to do something today because they always have to do something in Layer 1 Ethereum, I find. I had to do something today, and I was like, it's not that I can't afford paying the 20, 40, 50 bucks. I just don't like to. It's ridiculous. Anyway, hey, speaking of Ethereum Layer 2s, Blast, the very much hyped Blast, stopped producing blocks for a little bit today. Whoopsie. But I hate, you know what, that's going to happen. Look, new network, kind of a rushed network, to be honest. I mean, they only announced Blast in December, and then they launched it 2 months later. Maybe it's November. Only 2 or 3 months from the time of actually launching it, hiring developers, building it all out. Now, I'm not saying Blast is broken or anything. We've had these problems on lots of blockchains. There's been all sorts of problems. So, let's just keep that in mind. But hey, good day for ETH Layer 2s overall. I'll answer this question real quick as it's relevant to our current Ethereum conversation. Will ETH fees ever be in the sense? Not for a few years, I would say. I think we should expect that ETH Layer 1 fees will remain high for quite a while. But that's okay. Just do all your stuff on ETH Layer 2. Do it on Solana. That's where I mostly hang out these days. I only go to ETH Layer 1 when I have to. I try to avoid it, though, generally, just because, I don't know. Again, it's not that I can't afford to pay the fees. I just don't like doing it. It sucks. It's just something, I don't know, psychological. When you go to do a swap on Uniswap and it's $120. And you're just like, man, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit, Ethereum. Anyway, moving on. This video is absolutely wild, by the way. So this is just the general craziness of AI and robotics coming together. So this is from Figure. It's hard to know the authenticity of how much of this is scripted or not, okay? But they say that they're using an open AI model to provide high-level visual and language intelligence for their robot. So this is, look, we're going into a crazy phase. I cannot wait to get a home robot, by the way. It's going to be fantastic. But we are going into an absolutely crazy phase where in the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to see AI robots everywhere. It's going to be nuts. Like, the future is now. The future is here. And I know people back in like the 60s and the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, even the 2000s were like, oh, we're going to have all this stuff. And like, now it's actually here. Here it is. There it is. We got the real stuff happening. Do not fade AI. The point of this, bringing this up, do not fade AI. AI is going to be so big. It's hard to comprehend right now, crypto AI stuff. And there's a lot of garbage out there, okay? But crypto AI stuff is only 1% of the total crypto market. So, Moonshine. That's hilarious. Says, I love when you people bitch at ETH high fees because every time you have to use it, You burn more ETH and drive my bags up. Yeah, I know. Silver linings, right? Silver linings, but still, it is what it is. Not great for new people coming to the market, which is everyone's flocking over to Solana, right? Hey, by the way, 4 days until the NVIDIA conference, we might see a peak euphoria short term on AI coins during that time. Just a thought. Might get some interesting entrance points on top AI coins maybe a week or two after this NVIDIA conference when the AI hype dies down a little bit. Watch out for that. Link CCIP fees. They just printed $100,000 in CCIP fees in one day. So if this is accurate and this acceleration of fee growth for CCIP continues, we could be seeing $10 million a day fees very soon. Interesting. We'll see. It's a bold prediction right now. But if we continue to see this revving up, oh, my link bags are gonna go so high. It's gonna be great. I need to up my targets. Anyway, very cool stuff. Great to see Chainlink getting more adoption, more use. I know it doesn't have a dog picture, so it's not as exciting as other coins right now. Can they at least put a hat on the Chainlink logo? I mean, come on. Everybody's into hats these days. Put a damn hat on the chain. Put a hat on Sergey, the damn developer, man. Get that guy to wear a hat every time he shows up doing something, okay? Anyway. Speaking of dog with hat, meme coin dog with hat flips Arbitrum Layer 2 in market cap. My Arbitrum bags, come on. The stable coin known as Arbitrum. Just sell more of it. Buy more jupe. I don't know. Anyway, the stable coin known as Arbitrum, chilling there. Well, whiff, dog with hat. Bleeding edge of meme coin technology here. They put a damn hat on the dog. Has surpassed the biggest layer 2 in crypto. Yeah. It's that kind of day, guys. Hey, here's some big stuff. They're apparently going to be putting the dog with hat on the Vegas sphere. They have hit their funding goal. They're going to do it. They're going to do it, guys. That's hilarious. Hey, I wanted to address a couple of these points real quick, and then we're going to dive into your questions, okay? So this is, a lot of people respond to this guy, Brent Schlagbaum today, CPA. He says, imagine having crypto as your only hope for wealth. It's a statement made from a position of privilege. I think the reality for crypto, and what brings so many people to crypto, is that crypto is hope for people. Somebody like this probably has absolutely no idea how bad the average person is hurting out there, how much desperation there is out there. And when people see dog coins and stuff like this, you can hate on dog coins all day if you want. But when people see dog coins and stuff like this, my cousin, great example, shout out if you're listening, buddy. He came and dude was losing his house, man. And it's just like, he's like, but I got $200 in dog coins. I'm going to keep them because it gives me hope. It gives me hope that someday something will happen. And like, damn, dude, that's some crazy shit. Crypto is probably especially now, we're entering phase 3 in the market, huge markup period for crypto. Next 12 to 18 months will be absolutely insane. This is your time. If you haven't been paying attention, if you're just showing up now, man, you need to pay attention real freaking fast because this is your time to make massive money in this market. Yeah, hope is not a strategy, but spending your time farming airdrops, hustling to get into token sales as hard as you can, getting in all these lotteries, spending all your damn time in this market. If you can spend all your time in this market for the next 12 to 18 months, your chances of coming out on the other side in a very different financial situation to the positive are very, very high, in my opinion. Of course, there's risks and lose all your money, all that usual stuff. But man, to just be trashing on people because you know what? Crypto is hope for a lot of people. It's hope in a lot of different ways. It's hope for people to get out of the regular situation. Oh, go buy some S&P 500 stock. You know, hey man, just dollar cost average of the S&P 500 for the next 30 or 40 years, and you might be able to retire not in poverty. Cool. Go buy bonds, man. Come on. They're doing 5% right now. If you put your $10,000 you have saved up into bonds, it might turn into, if they don't lower the interest rates, which they will, but it might turn into $20,000 in 15 years. Actually, it'll take even longer than that because they're going to take taxes out of it. Take 20 years. Yeah, great. Without them lowering the interest rates, which they will. The traditional financial system does not offer hope. Stock markets, there's lots of great opportunities, very interesting, but working a regular job, saving money in the bank, nah, man, you're not going to be, you're just going to stay a wage slave your entire life. If you're just saving money in the bank, man, you're losing. You're losing. Sailor's right. Sailor's right. Poor people store their wealth in fiat. Rich people store their wealth in stocks, businesses, properties, Bitcoin. So for this random CPA dude who everyone's trashing on crypto Twitter today, you deserve to be trashed on, because realistically, for a lot of people, this is hope. This is the one thing they might have that's going to actually change their destiny for them and allow them to escape from their slave jobs that they hate and to start living a life of the purpose that they really dream of. And I hope that that's going to be you. I really, really do. By the way, Elon Musk sharing this funny tweet. He said, these scam coins are getting crazy. Here's one that someone just shilled me. 27 trillion in circulation, unlimited supply cap, only one node, 25% of supply minted in the last 6 months, and 1% of old holders own 30%. Oh, joke, that's just the US dollar. This is what you're fighting against. Bitcoin, 21 million ever. 6-7 million lost forever. So really, 14 million Bitcoin. Like Michael Saylor says, up forever. Oh, sure, there's going to be 30% drops. There's going to be another bear market, goes down 70% again. And then you come back. You come back here in, what's it going to be, 2034. And my guess is that the price of Bitcoin is going to be dramatically, it's either gone to zero or it's $1 million by then. It's a bet I'm willing to take. Because again, Bitcoin is hope. Crypto is hope for people. Real quick as well, and then we'll dive into your questions, guys. Andrew Kang here saying you need to start thinking about Bitcoin dominance against other asset classes instead of just against altcoins. He said there's a very real scenario where you get a huge BTC dominance move where Bitcoin goes up and stocks and real estate and currencies go down, and liquidity drains from other assets into Bitcoin. This is the trade of the century. Well, I'm just holding my stacks and chilling, man. Holding and chilling. He says there's going to be a seismic relocation of value from real estate into crypto induced by consistently high rates. So this is about the Chinese gold rush as property prices crash in China. People desperately trying to get gold. Why not get Bitcoin? Get Bitcoin. Bitcoin, guys. Hey, real quick, if you're not signed up to the newsletter yet, you guys got to get signed up. Best damn newsletter in crypto. And I know I say that all the time, and it is my newsletter, but it's true. It is the best damn newsletter in crypto. We got a whole team of writers every week putting this bad boy together for you, delivering you guys the information that you need into your hands, from NFT updates, DeFi tutorials, the latest, hottest airdrops, my portfolio updates. We're also doing right now a $10,000 to $100,000 portfolio challenge in the free newsletter. So check it out. It's very interesting. All kinds of airdrop farming strategies, and you can see what altcoins are buying, all that kind of stuff. So link in the description. Check it out. It's free. You can join 100,000 plus weekly readers. Check it out. So let's talk crypto. What do you guys want to talk about today? Of course, we have to remember, keep hydrated, right? For those hot days recording in the studio, there's Perrier. Anyway, guys, let's talk crypto. Sat Yoshi says, why are ETH fees still terrible? Definitely not 60x less. Was never for the main chain. There might be some implications for the main chain, but generally the main chain is not going to get a lot of relief. It's only really for Ethereum Layer 2s and the ability for Ethereum Layer 2s to dramatically scale up, okay? Which is better, Madic or Polkadot? Can I say Polkadot because I have a big bag of it? I don't know. It's an interesting conversation. If you look at a lot of adoption metrics, Madic would be the winner right now. You know, more users on chain, more apps built on it, more big partnerships, stuff like that. Trajectory, I feel like I would not fade. Again, giant bags. You can see my full portfolio disclosures in the description on the pinned comment on X, but I feel like I would not fade Polkadot. Don't know. Maybe I'd feel different if I had an equally sized bag of Madic. But look, I think Madic definitely underrated right now by the wider market, where everyone's paying a lot of attention to Solana and everyone's paying a lot of attention to like Avalanche. But I feel like Madic hasn't really got the kind of love that it really deserves, to be honest. Polkadot, I think, will start getting a lot of hype around the 2.0 rollout. Okay. Michael says, "Hey Lark, love the show. Been watching since 2020. Longtime holder of IMX. Immutable X, what up? Do you know if they have any AI partners or if gaming and AI blend through any cryptos? I'm not sure if they specifically have any AI partners. Who is a Chrono Forge? Hold on a second. Where are they building at? There's one I invested in recently, and they have some very interesting AI technology. I can't remember if they were partnered up with Immutable X or not. Hold on a second. Let me have a look here. Epic Game Stores, Unreal Engine. Oh, ha. Here we go. We found it. Yes. Let's bring that up real quick. So this is Chrono Forge. Private sale investor in this one, by the way. They're coming out soon. Chrono Forge, beautiful looking game. And they have, check this out, an official partner of Immutable X. Now, why are we bringing them up? Because they have some very interesting AI technology that's sort of proprietary technology of their own here that they're actually bringing out to, like, for NPC characters and stuff like that. And even your own avatar characters and stuff are going to have more personality because they're going to have more AI attributes within them. So that token's not trading live yet, but that does have a partnership with Immutable X. Now, that technology that they have is applicable beyond just their game. So they have that technology stack that they're actually trying to get incorporated with their games. So relating directly back to Immutable X. So anyway, interesting question. But there you go. They are partnered with Immutable X. So yes, I think we'll have more AI stuff coming into gaming without a doubt. Okay. Where are we up to? Jade Dogla, big correction coming. Don't be naive. We're only dealing with Wall Street, BlackRock, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. Take some profits soon. Hey, Jay, we're saying this all the time, man. Absolutely. Look, don't get complacent. There will always be big corrections in this market. There'll be big, fat, gross corrections, the kind that make you question if we're even still in a bull run, and then we pump back up. Okay, so just always be ready for that. In fact, I just finished writing a script on that exact video topic, so we'll have that out over the weekend. So keep an eye out for it. Don, long time wanted to ask you, what do you think of When from Meow on Solana? So When is the meme coin that was the first coin launched on the Jupiter LFG launchpad. I have When. I have like $250 or something worth of When. Yeah, to the moon with my When bags. Woo! Cat coin, man. Maybe it's gonna be the one. It's gonna be the multi-billion-dollar cat coin meme. I have no idea. I didn't buy any more. Maybe I should have. Maybe I could have. I don't know. But I certainly think as a meme coin, just the launch and who's behind it and all that stuff, I think gives it a certain air of legitimacy that a lot of meme coins will never have, for whatever that's worth in meme coin land. There you go. Captain Lark, I keep buying Jupe in the green because it doesn't seem to be correcting. Is that bad? Dude, I know the feeling. I literally had it like written in my notes. Buy some more Jupe today, and it's up to like 90 some cents. Like, damn it. I don't know. I think that this, again, my thesis, my thought, if Uniswap could get to $25 billion with zero utility for their token, then why couldn't the number one decentralized exchange actually on many days and ahead of even Uniswap at 1/10 the market cap, by the way, why couldn't that be worth at least 10 billion, maybe even 20 or 30 billion this cycle? Maybe I'm wrong and I lose all my money. As always, of course, guys, don't just ape into something because I'm talking about it. Oh, here we go. I don't know where to start. Can you help me? Give me a small guide. Yes, there's actually a free guide for beginners on our website, thewealthmastery.io. And you can also purchase our altcoin course there as well, which is designed for beginners. Okay. Crimson says, I'm waiting for Chrono Forge test play right now. There you go. Nice. I think it's been one of those games that gets a nice bit of hype behind it. Best current NFT use cases, getting airdrops. because you own an NFT. Look, I don't know. I think NFT use cases are very, very interesting. We haven't really seen it take off beyond sort of profile pictures and stuff like that yet, and soulbound NFTs, whatever. I think we will see NFTs really taking off for like real world assets, the tokenization or the NFTization of stuff like real estate deeds and whatnot. But yeah, I haven't seen anything that's super convincing for me yet in terms of, and I'm not paying big attention to the real world asset space right now. So maybe somebody's doing something super interesting with NFTs and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's where NFTs will really, I think, come into their own beyond just fun art and stuff like that. But the art use case is very real. I mean, look at Fidenzas, which are a collection of NFT art, very, very popular, and they sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars a piece. And why not? Digital art. What the heck, you know? Okay. Let's try and catch up with the chat. Always getting 5-10 minutes behind here. Get rambling on stuff. You guys asking about a few different altcoins. I don't know anything about some of these things, guys. So many altcoins out there. Dat Patty, can ADA ever reach close to its all-time high again? Probably. I mean, it's still a top 10 coin. Look, there's always the chance that you have like an EOS-like situation where EOS didn't really do anything last cycle. It was the big thing in 2017. And then in 2021, nobody was talking about EOS. Nobody cared about it. And a few people traded, a few things were over there, but nobody really cared about it. Nobody's doing anything over there. EOS had the chance to be a Solana-like blockchain, but they completely dropped the ball and had terrible user experience. And then Block One, the actual development firm behind them, just took their billions of dollars, went and bought Bitcoin and checked out. Hilarious. So crypto, man. These damn coins. Jay says, I bought Jupe when you said to. Thank you, Lark. I did not tell anybody to buy Jupe. I just like to point out that was your own decision, Jay. I just share what I'm doing, man. I share what I think is interesting, what's valuable, what I'm watching in the market, right? So I was not saying to go out and buy a Jupe by any means. And if that you did that was your decision. And I hope that you did your own research. I think that's a really important point always to point out here for you guys, right? I'm sharing my opinions on stuff. I'm sharing what I'm doing personally. We're not out here telling you guys what to buy. And if you hear me talk about something and then you buy that, then the losses and the gains are on you. That was your decision to click that button, man. So, you know, if I was a bit of inspiration and you doing some research on that, then I'm happy to hear that, because again, I think it has value, but you guys will have to make your own decisions on all these things, as always, of course. We'll do one or two more here, guys, and we'll finish up for today. Lots of interesting questions coming through here. Lots of coins I do not know about, guys. So many coins out there. Thoughts on this coin, thoughts on that coin. I have no idea about half these altcoins, man. Holy cow. Lark, I knew you used to have bags of Moon River. Current thoughts. Have not thought about it since I cut the bag. Maybe I shouldn't have cut the bag, but I don't know. It was Moon River for me was a bad buy. Bought it at the wrong time. Didn't manage my risk on it. Held it way longer than I needed to. Lost a bunch of money on it. I don't know. Haven't thought about it since then. Maybe they have a big recovery and all that stuff. We'll see. But I'm not really thinking about it. I don't know. I feel like with the whole Polkadot ecosystem, these sort of second layer plays, it's already just like a Glimmer, Moonbeam. It's the big beta play, in my opinion, for the Polkadot ecosystem. That's where I've got my money, literally. Other things farther down, yeah, potential there, but I feel like the beta of the beta, I don't know. I guess Kusama did pretty well last cycle, so there's that, but I haven't really thought about Moon River very much since then. Lark, what can you say about Pepe? I like frogs. Do you have any Pepe? I do not. I mean, what is there to say about it? It's a frog meme. It's got the picture of a frog on it. That's it. Will the price continue to go up over time? with dramatic volatility, debt to the downside often, probably until the end of the cycle. I think meme coins are really becoming a major meta this cycle in a way that we have not actually seen in previous cycles. If you go back to 2017, it was basically just DogeCoin. If you go to 2021, we started to see more meme coins popping up, but not much that had much staying power. The ease of launching tokens that started to come out brought a whole new wave of degeneracy on chain, where we started to see all these different meme coins starting to launch, but not many of those survived. Only a few. Shiba Inu, of course, being one of the big ones that broke out and survived. A couple others. Floki was launched around then. Fast forward to 2023, Pepe launches, gets people very excited about meme coins and stuff again. We've gone through multiple cycles already of meme coin hype, huge hype, massive drawdowns, 50, 60, 70, 80% crashes in meme coins. Some of them run back up. Most of them go to the graveyard. Will Pepe be a long-term quote-unquote winner in the meme coin wars? It's going to do okay. I'm sure it will during the cycle until the cycle finishes, and then it'll go down dramatically. So keep that in mind. Okay. Lark, will you make investments about videos about your investments after crypto? I will. Yeah, well, we're still going to make videos when I sell my altcoin bags. I'm looking forward to it. I'm already tired from the cycle. It's going to be a long time, unfortunately. Anyway, when I sell those altcoin bags, yeah, we'll make videos of all this stuff. Then I'm going to take a 6-month holiday, guys. I'm telling you. It's going to have to happen at some point. Lark, Coinbase, Base, Aerodrome. Do you see this CoinDex becoming a big player? I don't know. I know a lot of people are very excited about Aerodrome. I haven't used it. I've been to the website before, but haven't actually used the product. Couldn't really tell you very much about it. There's so many things on so many chains. It's really impossible to keep up to date with everything going on. But yeah, don't know. Just look at the metrics. I think it's always an interesting thing to keep an eye on. That's why I'm bullish on Trader Joe. That's why I'm bullish on Jupiter. Just look at the metrics. Look at what's actually happening with those tokens. I don't know what the use case for Aerodrome is. Maybe it's a real yield token that's sharing value back, or is it just a useless governance token? Don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about it. But, these are questions to ask yourself when you're looking at it. Any insight on the Bitcoin Cash halving? Who cares? Look, my guess is that the Bitcoin Cash halving will get hyped up by a certain amount of influencers and traders who are going to say, this is going to be a big narrative for Bitcoin Cash. It's going to be something important for Bitcoin Cash. So let's get this all hyped up and blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because nobody cares about Bitcoin Cash. Really. People trade it, whatever. But man, no one's really talking about Bitcoin Cash as some kind of serious competitor to Bitcoin or anything outside of some very small segments of the internet. Nobody cares about it. I don't care about it. Maybe I'm wrong and I should care about it, but I don't care about it. So I really don't care about the Bitcoin Cash halving. Feels like an irrelevant event to me. It's like Litecoin halving. Who the hell cares? Litecoin halved. Yay. Who cares? Anyway, no hate, obviously, guys. Hope you make money. If you're into Bitcoin Cash, you're making money on that, dude. I salute you. Make that cheddar. That's just my thoughts on Bitcoin Cash right now. Anyway, guys, we're going to finish up there. Lots of great questions. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for hanging out and talking crypto. And I will see you in the next stream. Peace.